Are you ready for some football? I'm Brandon Rowe outside of BMO Field, the home of your Toronto Argonauts. The 2017 Grey Cup champions are turning the page from last year's season and focusing on the season ahead. Today, day one of training camp kicked off. It's the second Argos camp for head coach Mark Trestman and former York Lions and Toronto native Jamal Campbell.
I think that you won't hear a coach around the league say anything else. The guys are excited to be back. It was a very enthusiastic practice. They worked really hard, and we're going to go and grade the film and try to make the corrections and compliment them when they did well and correct them and just try to get better.
I just want to be the best team player that I can be. I had a good off season, so I think the important thing for me is to put everything together this year and really be a value to my team in whatever capacity I can be.
Really? The boatmen filled York University's football stadium this morning for practice that ran until late this afternoon. While the team is still riding high, overcoming the odds to win last year's championship, they say this year they are a new team and there is no time to look to the past. There are some new faces on the field today, and Argos staff say they are relying on leaders like Toronto native Matt Black and 38-year-old quarterback Ricky Ray to step up. This will be Ray's 16th training camp in the CFL.
Yeah, I mean, that was a long time ago, but, just I know what to expect now. I've been through a lot of these and kind of have a good feel for, what I need to do to get through them and, try and get better every day. I mean, that's the point of training camp, is to come out here and put the hard work in and, kind of pay that price. That's what Coach talked about. We got to pay that price to, go out and be the team that we want to be, for week one.
It's a challenge every year, and the Coach Trestman does a good job of pushing us and making sure that our tempo is where it should be. So, your body feels it, but you put your work in the off season and you keep rolling.
Johnny Football. You may be hearing that nickname a lot more now that the former first-round NFL draft pick took his talent north of the border to the Hamilton Tiger Cats. Johnny Manziel has quite the football resume, but he also has what some might consider a controversial past.
I've been very, upfront with my past and the fact that, I haven't been perfect by any means. I've made mistakes as anybody else has in their past, and obviously the magnitude of my mistakes in the past are something I'm definitely not proud of. But at the end of the day, I feel like I've come a long way from that person that I was at that time. I feel like I've grown a lot.
25-year-old Johnny Manziel owned up to his troubled past today at Ron Joyce Stadium.
I'll never be able to outrun my past.
He's talented, Heisman Trophy winner and 2014 first-round pick of the Cleveland Browns. But his success in the NFL was short-lived, specifically about Manziel's assault charges.
The former Heisman Trophy winner was charged with misdemeanor assault that was eventually dropped after Manziel attended an anger management course, a domestic violence victim panel, and substance abuse program. Manziel also told the media that he has been diagnosed with bipolar disorder that he takes medication for, and candidly discussed his alcohol use while he had depression. All eyes has been on the quarterback since he started practice with the Ticats. Argos players, however, aren't worried that Manziel will take fans out of their seats. Last season, the Argos averaged a league low in attendance, but are confident with the MLSC's partnership that they will change that this year.
It's definitely something that's been talked about for a while now, and I mean the CFL. We get great players all the time, so definitely looking forward to seeing him play and wish him the best of luck. And it's every year it seems like we've got great players coming up here and trying to make a name for themselves in this league. So just definitely looking forward to it.
I think it's great for the league. Anybody that's going to bring some competition, on the ball pitch is great. So I'm excited, to play everybody. It's not one individual that makes this game great, and I think, he's going to be a great addition to their team, and hopefully, he helps that ball club out, and all the best to them.
The Argos get their first crack at Johnny Manziel and the Hamilton Tiger Cats during the Boatmen's first preseason game in June. That's in Hamilton, and there's no indication if Manziel will make his CFL debut then.